I think it's very important for the nation in general to look to see where our debt ratios are in the nation's capital. Clearly, our legislators in Washington, D.C. are not doing their job, but the framers of the Constitution provided the opportunity for the states to be able to control or make the federal government do certain things, and one is to balance the budget. So we have, through the Constitution, the Article 5 opportunity, the Article 5 process, in order to pass resolutions to basically force the hand of the federal government, because they clearly are not going to force themselves to do anything as it relates to balancing the budget or other reforms that are important to the country. So I got involved several years ago through the balanced budget movement. I met Mark Meckler, one of the founders of Convention of States, and liked what their resolution looked like. And I just think it's important that as a nation, and especially as a state legislator, I feel like it's my responsibility and an obligation I have not only to my state but to this nation to bring these measures forward so that we can put the control back where it belongs in terms of making Washington balance the budget, but also having people. It's all about the people. It's all about we the people, and we need to ensure that we're doing everything we can to protect our personal rights, our property rights, and holding our elected officials accountable. Right away, we could solve the debt crisis. I mean, people just don't understand how huge that is. I mean, we truly are where Greece was 7 years ago. And if we don't look to putting a plan together and to reining in the overspending of the federal government, we really are going to be in trouble. And it's heartbreaking to see that our nation, such a strong nation and such a nation of incredible courage and opportunity, to look at how fragile we really are becoming in terms of economic development, revenues, and where we are as a leader in this world, in the world economy. So I think that if we do not do something and do something very quickly, that we will find ourselves in a place that Americans have never seen, and I don't think it will be comfortable, and I think we will lose our leverage in world power and world dominance. The citizens need to decide. In fact, the government was put in place to help the people, not the other way around. And in fact, Scott Walker this morning spoke and just said something very, very telling. We've got too much power in Washington. We need to take that power away, give it back to the people where it belongs, the local, state levels, the citizens, the voters, who are the ones out working in the jobs, paying the taxes, keeping our economy afloat. We need to give the power back to them. It's ours to begin with. We should never have taken this much power away from the local people in every state. And so we need to do what we can in order to ensure that that power gets back to the people who rightly deserve it, which are we the people, the citizens of this nation.